Right, welcome back. Last time, we finally managed to embrace meritocracy, and it's slowly starting to spread. As well as some urban development everywhere, especially in Katambo, which is finally starting to grow again, now that I've put quite a bit of time and money investing into it. There's also quite a few other changes, like this used to be revolutionary Poland after they lost Lithuania to revolutionary rebels. But they've reformed the Commonwealth again. Just great. The Mamluks have reformed themselves into Egypt, apparently. Something I didn't actually notice. Finland's here. Since when was that the case? It's a vassal of Denmark, Norway. Yeah, that might have something to do with that. Perhaps rebels from Russia? There's also Breton attempts at creating a colonial nation here, Scottish attempts here, as well as Munster, Mexico. Glorious. I've also diplo-vassalized Cassandre, so yeah. Now have much more control over this area. Cuba's an issue though, and yeah, Zanzibar as well. I haven't actually taken a real close look at education in a long while. So most of my pops have access to education, or at least upper class pops, which are the only pops that matter at this time. In the future, But in the form of MT, at least with education, they are the only pops that matter. But I would need about 7 more slots. 8. Which I can get with better art centers and more universities. Go for level 6. I can pay the whole endowment easily. 15% extra. Although isn't so done about the point where... Yeah, I need to build a manufacturing here. However, it can wait. Since our production skill is... Yeah, it'll take about 20 years, approximately, for it to upgrade all the way to jewelry. So I still have time I can wait before building the manufactory. This is a rank with a rank 3 local fortification. Communication is just that good. Okay. You know, I think it would be perfectly fine just to build a university here. Heck, a max level university would only bring it up to 4.4%. Assuming nothing changes, there's always the effects of centralization I need to remember, which recently arisen, but it has maxed out again. Okay. As well as the fact that I'm also improving my education, which raises autonomy change. Still not sure what to grab. I think I might actually go innovative. It will help me deal with idea and tech costs. I give me more productive skill as well as cheaper advisors. Okay, maybe it's not that great. It's difficult to find something that I actually like. Humanist also gives a deal cost reduction. Okay, this is gonna be a while. I'll just do it later. Stock exchanges. Some investors and joint stock companies saw a need to sell their shares to raise money, while others wanted to spend their money to invest them. As the number of joint stock companies rose, key cities such as London and Amsterdam began establishing places where people could meet to trade stocks. These early exchanges were casual places, often coffee houses popular with merchants that would post the prices of commodities and shares on signs. Trade efficiency plus 1%, settlement growth plus 2. This is the tech requirement for stock exchange. I can't actually build those. The four-field system. 16th century farmers in the Waasland region developed a replacement for the three-field system that predominated agriculture at the time. The system involved rotating 4 crops: wheat, turnips, barley, and clover, which revitalized the soil and allowed for fodder for animals to eat, allowing the entire field to be productive all year long. It remained local until the 18th century, when Charles Townshend popularized it, leading to the British Agricultural Revolution. Another idea group and the last level of irrigation. Canals with dam locks. I don't quite remember the name anymore. We can actually check in the build menu. Canals with dams and pound locks. Enlightenment thinkers approached many ideas in radical new ways. These ideas in turn spread rapidly through a more literate populace via the printing press. Some of these ideas scandalized the public, however, and so many philosophers had to speak indirectly about certain topics. Nevertheless, Enlightenment thinkers such as MEIOU, which actually happens to be the name of my advisor, frequently turned away from religion, criticizing the church and professing a belief in an inactive god known as deism. I'm an animist, so... The animist as well, yep. Well, that might not apply quite as... It's not one size fits all. Anyway, their popularity in Songo meant that these heretical ideas had a chance of catching on if nothing was done about them. I'm not worried about that. I don't even remember what I picked, if I picked anything. Oh, it was Empire ideas, okay. Right. In fact, I'll probably use this as the clip for it instead of the actual process of picking, which I think took about 2 minutes of me just staring at the ideas. Okay. So at least that's over with. When did I get another merchant? Oh. That ain't good. At least gives me an opportunity to get colony, right? Well, for the moment, it's just Portugal. Liable to change. This should be an easy siege. All the buffs I have. There we go. Not that important. Okay. I'd rather not lose siege ability or spin those, so I'll just leave it at normal. Uh-oh. They brought England in. That ain't good. Okay, stack up with those in order to minimize chances of troubles. Good, I think Cassandra should have the capability of dealing with Portuguese South Africa, which appears to be all that Portugal is willing to commit to this. Ambrose was also dealing with the colonies over here. Honestly, it's like they just send ships and I'm like, okay, job done. It's those 3 heavy ships I'm worried about. They're the dangerous ones. The light ships I can deal with. I've got the quantity to deal with them. There's also the fact that both sides have naval ideas, obviously. Okay, maybe not obviously, but you need naval ideas in order to get exploration ideas, and everyone here has exploration ideas. Man, these names look great. Defender controls Songo. Yeah, they need to capture my capital. That's the bit I have to be worried about. Defending my capital. But that should be enough for today. I've overstepped. Or I can do that to you. So yeah. We're at war. Portugal declared an imperialist war against me. However, they're only allied with England. Whew. But they did call them in. At the moment, the most they're doing is blockading my coastline, and leaving the colony down here to fend for itself. Honestly, I'm not even going to bother doing that. I'll just Cassandra, my vassal, do it for me. There's also some conflict over here in the colonies, but Brazzo has a good-sized military, so they're dealing with that. I'm going to focus on defending this province. Yeah. Really, the dangerous bit is all the ships. I need to make sure they don't blockade me for too long. I'm gaining war exhaustion from blockades. So to prevent that, I haven't used, war support. You get free picks based on, well, you can ask estates for war support. For the tribals, they don't care, but for the other 3 estates, if you have, they will not like you asking, unless you have free picks. You get 1 free pick from going into the defensive. I don't know if you get any more than that. I don't think so. At the very least, it's not a common enough case for it to have occurred for me, unless I didn't notice, which is also very much a possibility. I don't entirely know if much happened. Ah, separatists. Yeah. Not really. I'm just at war. Dealing with separatists, but they're gone now. Well, not separatists, but particularists who want more autonomy. Yeah. Anyway. I'll see you again next time. Until then.